Welcome to August 2nd's LeetCode Challenge. Twosome. Given an array of integer nums and the integer target, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume each input would have exactly one solution. You may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. So we have an array here, nums, and we want our target to be 9. So what we want is basically, we want the index of the numbers that are going to add up to equal to 9, or at least close to 9. Alright, so they add up, actually, two numbers such that they add up to a target, and there's exactly one solution. So basically, indices 0 and 1, which is 2 and 7, add up to 9, right? Yeah, so they don't have to equal the target, they just have to be close without going over, I believe. For instance, you have, no, they have to equal the target actually. So you have indices 1 and 2, therefore 2 plus 4 equals 6. Likewise, indices 1, 0, and 1, where 3 plus 3 equals 6. Let's see, number of length is between 2 to 2 to the 4, and I is between those two, target is between the two. There's only one valid answer, so that makes sense. Can you come up with a solution that's less than big of n squared? Yes, we can. Brute force, it'll be slow. Optimize brute force, something about that. Additional space. Okay. Yeah, we'll use a hash map as a solution, by the way. So what we're gonna do is develop. Our solution is gonna use a hash map, and it's gonna save us a little bit more time, so we can store things in the. We can basically store all of our elements in our indices, our numbers inside the nums array with an index, and then we're gonna map it. Right, that's pretty much it. So let's call this map. Nope. I'll call it. Let's see. We could use a dictionary as well, but I'll use a let's see. Call this a collection. So we're gonna use a mapping. So we're gonna call this. Let's see. A map, I guess, map T, and then you're gonna create a set there, and for I in the range of the length of nums, what we're gonna do is, so we're iterating through each element in there. For what we're gonna do is, so basically we need to have, so it's saying two numbers that add up to the target, right? So what we want is basically, if we have A plus B equals the target, then we also know that A equals target minus B. That's pretty much it. So that's what we're going to use. Okay. And actually, B is going to be the nums at index I. I'll make it a little bit better that way. And then, let's see, instead of this A, I'm just call it, I call it A. So if A in map T, then return the mapping element at index A at I, else we could return map at T num at I, and we're going to reassign that to be I. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, awesome. So basically we used a map set here, and we iterate through each element inside nums, and then we use a property where we keep A constant, and then we just iterate through the index and we minus it from the target, and if we find A, in our set, then that's the answer. That's the index we want. So therefore, we return our map at index A, and also we return I as well, which is our index. Else, we just basically update the index we're at, and with map with I. That's just to keep it going. All right. Time and complexity is big O of n, because we do this for loop here for each element in nums, length of nums, big O of n. And space complexity is we store, at most we have to store basically each element in our set, in our array, so it'll be big O of n as well for space complexity. All right, that's it. Have a nice day, guys. Oh, right. Can we make this quicker? The answer is yes. I believe there is a solution using 2 pointers as well. That makes it like a little bit quicker, maybe. No, this is quick. All right. So big O of n. All right, that's it. Have a great day, guys.